That man wanted to murder his wife.
I'm not. It's not me. It's not me.
Nature, man.
You're telling me AI is going to go up against an orca? No.
All right. Yeah. All right. Yes, we're here. We are tired. Haven't slept good in 3 days. You boys on 2 hours of sleep last night. 3, 4. It's all a blur. It's all a blur.
Yeah, you're having a rough sleeping
We're coming
time.
in hot. We're coming in hot. We're going off the rails this time.
I think you should just take a melatonin at like 10 o'clock tonight.
You should melatonin it down right now because we got a podcast to record. You ready?
We're not doing this for an hour.
I'm going hot heat the entire time.
I'm about to...
Hot heat.
He's hot.
We're going
folks.
hot heat. Hot.
Take these off. You want me to talk out here? I'll talk
No.
out here. You want to have fun tomorrow?
Episode 7. The chickens are in the chairs.
Pollo en la... What's chair?
Biblioteca.
What's chair?
En la azul.
En la casa.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, we're here, dude.
You had a cold last week.
Had a cold last week. We're not talking about the cold. What I want to talk about.
Going around.
First thing I woke up this morning, notification from Spotify.
Whoa, what was it?
We got a fun new gift from Spotify. We have an AI DJ with a New York accent
It sounds...
that talks far too much and plays music that I don't like.
So like basic talk radio.
Yeah. Everything's cyclical.
It's just...
Talk radio phased out. We're like, okay, we don't need people to do that anymore. Let's see if they like it now.
Well,
No.
It also just makes me sad because I feel like a lot of radio stations have kind of died and a lot of radio hosts kind of lost their gigs because a lot of people were just doing podcasts and listening to streaming.
Yeah.
And then now they have this friggin' AI chump coming in here with a New York accent. He's not even a person.
He sounds like a douche. He sounds like he's got spicy.
Like a douche.
Spicy? Sounds like he has spiky hair.
Yeah. He has spiky
Jersey
hair.
Shore guy.
Yeah, he just sounds like he yells at all of his guests if they don't agree with him.
There was a couple good segments in there, I will not lie, but the talking is a little off-putting knowing that it is not a real person behind it. It's making me stressed out. But then again, we've been doing like phone calls like that forever, huh?
Yeah, but the people don't sound...
They don't sound real.
No, they sound like those awful robots.
This guy sounds like his name is Donnie.
Yeah, his name is Donnie.
Vinny.
Donald.
Donald Vincenzo.
Dominic.
Dom, for sure, yeah. It was a weird way.
He yells at his girlfriend all the time.
What was it? Yeah. He yells at his AI girlfriend.
Vanessa.
Come on. Dom and Vanessa, the AI couple. Did you know that there are AI influencers already?
I'm not really sure what that means.
There's AI influencers.
Doing what?
Posting on Instagram. Well, I think someone else makes it and...
So the nerds are taking away the jobs of the influencers. They thought they were safe, baby.
They have like millions of followers.
They're not safe from nothing.
I forget what the name is of
You
it.
try getting a job marketing some flat tummy tea now, ladies.
Yeah, we can just whip up a batch of
You
tummy
better
tea
get
bitches.
back into that job force because AI is taking your internet jobs.
You better hit up LinkedIn.
Oh man, well that's a bummer.
It's kind of wild. What is this lady's name? Oh, there it is. Michaela. I got to show you this because it's actually kind of wild. I know we're a little late to the topic, but it is kind of wild. Lil Michaela.
Lil.
That's fake. All of those pictures are fake. Are not real. And that person has 2.8 million followanzas.
Why she got to be 19? Why has she got to be 19? Make her like 23 and take her out of her underwear.
The internet is ruthless, dude.
She's got a boyfriend.
Okay, look, you're already interested. This is why she has 2.8 million followers.
Oh, no, I wouldn't follow. That's very off-putting.
It is off-putting, and it's weirding me out.
The
3 million almost people.
That's not good. I mean, it's like a real-life Sims. It's like if your Sims character could have an Instagram. Did you play The Sims?
No, I never played The Sims.
Oh my gosh, my mom never let me.
I wasn't a nerd.
No, The Sims is fun. My mom never let me have it. So I just played it at my friend's house, and we would play all the time, and then we would make them have sex.
Excuse me? What was that last part?
You can make them have sex.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
You didn't have friends? You didn't play outside?
I only had one other friend.
You didn't have a bike?
I had a bike. When did you learn how to ride a bike? How old were you?
No, we're not going.
Really quick.
You have ADHD brain right now, and we're not doing this.
I just want to know.
At like 5.
Oh.
I was kick flipping over bitches at 7. Okay? Now. But yeah, we have a new AI DJ overlord. And so I wonder, it's probably going to take over the radio very soon.
Are there going to be rules that people have to disclose that it's AI?
It'll be interesting to see what the legislation is coming up on AI. Because right now, you could take someone like a public figure that has a lot of like speeches out on the internet. You can train an AI to speak like them and then make a picture of them move. There's this video on Instagram of like Joe Biden, and it's like he's talking about seeing fat asses and stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean,
but you can do that. You can train an AI to just do that.
You know, I'm gonna get tricked. I've
already been tricked.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
We are ABT. Already been tricked.
Already been tricked. I just don't. I don't know, man. It's happening very quickly. I mean, at least you can kind of tell that girl is fake a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little cartoonish.
Yeah,
there's a little cartoon
to her. But you know, there's like that one picture of her standing in like a candy store or something. She has like a shadow. It's very strange.
Yeah, they're not playing around.
Is there just one person that makes it?
I don't know. I think there was an issue not too long ago of...
Can AI make their own Instagrams?
Probably.
Oh, no. The robots are not our friends. They're going to they don't need us. They truly do not need us.
Who's going to make the electricity?
Apex predators of the jungle and AI don't need us. Who do you think will win? Nature.
See, this is like one of those sci-fi movies, right?
Nature wins.
King Kong versus cyborg computer.
It rains one time on a computer, you're done. You got one monsoon, you're done. Lions in a monsoon, they're not stoked. They're not going to die.
What if the AI has robots and makes itself waterproof?
Not as waterproof as lions. Or other
lions
animals.
Can drown.
Orcas? Orcas? You're telling me AI is going to go up against an orca? No. Not fucking happening.
AI versus Orca. I would love to see that movie.
Not fucking happening.
That would be a fantastic movie.
No, I'm not about it.
AI versus Orca.
Yeah.
3D.
Yeah. Like Sharknado, but more realistic.
That's something I can get behind.
So.
AI versus Orca.
Yeah. Good luck.
I mean, what could the orca do?
Have you seen an orca fucking whip around a seal?
What is it going to whip around the AI?
Yeah, it's going to take it by its stupid cords.
AI's everywhere.
AI isn't tangible. So it's just a big computer.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking those rising sea levels aren't going to make orcas land-bound, I'm spiraling.
You are spiraling.
I'm getting out. Getting out of the spiral.
No, you're going off on your Tangents. You're going off on your tangents. Yeah, so I woke up and there was a AI DJ that greeted me this morning when I went on my morning walk, and it was interesting.
I don't get greeted by anything on Spotify.
Yeah, I got the AI DJ this morning, went for a walk, came home, and then I just sat and stared at the coffee table for a couple minutes to revel in the glory.
Of the AI.
No, not the AI.
My puzzle?
Of the puzzle.
AI can't do puzzles. Probably can.
AI makes puzzles that only it can solve.
Well, those aren't fun. Puzzles are supposed to be for everyone, okay?
Are you saying that puzzle that we did was fun?
It was fun in some parts. It was fun when you were fitting the pieces in. Tell me about that puzzle.
It was fun the last 100 pieces.
Listen.
The first 900, I wanted to shoot myself.
1,000 pieces, rock history. It's 90% open mouths, guitars, and creepy looking hands. And you know, the adrenaline rush when you're sitting like a gargoyle hunched over a coffee table like a monster.
We have scoliosis now because of that puzzle.
Yeah.
We have scoliosis. Hunchback.
So I regret nothing. It was good for your brain. It's good for your brain. It's good for your brain. It's good for your...
It took 5 days.
Yeah. I thought about it every single day. Several times throughout the day.
It was haunting you.
Yeah, it
was
did.
mocking you as you walked by.
Well, I mean, we're really not a great couple combination to be tackling a puzzle. Because I don't have...
We're like exact opposites.
Because your brain is based on systematic strategies of how to best do something that will work.
Yeah, I'm strategize and then attack. You are... Oh, this piece goes here.
I am
This
chaos.
piece goes here. There's no strategy.
There's no strategy.
It's legit OCD versus ADD, ADHD clashing into oblivion. Violently.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm trying to take control and see the best way to do it. Mm-hmm. Your strategy was just to clutter the pieces onto the board area and make it a mess.
It wasn't a mess. We got through most of it.
Once you decided to do the rock and roll piece, then we were on the right track.
Well, listen. So, you know, we started off as everyone starts off doing a puzzle.
Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Bright-eyed, bushy-tailed.
Happy, ready to take on the world. We honestly thought we were unstoppable. You kind of thought we were going to do it in one night.
I kind of thought we would do
Boy, were you wrong.
half of it in one night. We got the border done. You gave up after a while. I think it also does not work well when you and I are both trying to do something because
different strategies.
I don't have it one.
You don't have a strategy?
I don't have a strategy. We did the borders and then there was a bunch of central red pieces and then clearly like the frets of a guitar. That definitely most people would probably have
started with
or like set aside into a pile.
Yeah, we didn't do that.
So I would set some aside.
You would pick up a piece, you would see what area it went in on the reference, and then put it inside the border and just cluttered the whole interior with pieces so that nothing could get done.
Well, eventually those pieces all kind of came together because I would just pile them together in one.
You like to build up the tension and make it stressful, and then just the big payoff release of it fits.
Yeah. And just like seeing little bits and pieces. I worked on that puzzle for like 4 hours on a Friday night till I had to leave to go get you. And then also Saturday night, I was doing it till 3.
You're an adult.
Yeah, I witnessed a drunken idiot out there. Thank God I was doing my puzzle.
See, you could have gotten in the middle of some domestic disturbances had you not been doing your puzzle. Puzzle save lives.
Puzzle saves lives. Saves lives. I'm ready for the next one.
What's the next one?
I don't know.
I think we need a break.
I need a bigger
or a
table.
Yeah, we need a table. I can't have it just like staring me in the face every time I go to like sit on the couch.
No.
It doesn't make sense. I can't have that.
No, and I don't want to do anything less than 1,000 pieces.
2,000?
No, I want to do 1,000. I can't.
10,000?
No.
What's the highest amount of puzzle pieces?
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna look it up, but it's probably got to be a lot. I'll look it up later and I'll put it like right over John.
Listen, I would do another puzzle.
I wouldn't.
I have no regrets.
Wouldn't.
Even
Wouldn't. Wouldn't.
I'm not doing this with you.
You got to do it with me.
I
feel good now. You know, I was sick the last few days, and now I'm coming out of my cage, and I am doing just fine. Gotta be down, because I want it all.
Yeah, that might have been my fault.
It's definitely your fault.
Sorry.
Because didn't they? No, like, is it no masks now at your work, or is there masks at your job?
There's still masks at my job. There's still patients wearing masks as well.
They have to?
But they're going to lift, I think, the federal.
So then people
mask.
don't have to?
Yeah, which I guess I don't really think people have to anyway. I don't know. But, individual businesses can still determine if you have to wear a mask or not.
No one really does in California.
No, except for like medical offices and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I truly don't mind. Some of the girls and I were talking about, if we're not going to have to wear a mask anymore, and everyone's like, oh, I'm not going to do it anymore. And I don't think that I can not have a mask on. Cause
for scowls reasons.
My facial expressions are so.
You straight up look at patients like,
oh my God.
Like if you cover this, you just mouth what the fuck under your breath all day.
Constantly.
You would get fired so fast because now you are just so accustomed to like being able to say fuck you under your breath to all of the old terrible people that you have to come in contact with.
Also, the amount of time my mouth is like agape when somebody's telling me something about why they're in my building. I'm just. What
do you mean?
Shock. I'm in shock all the time.
What do you mean they tell you why they're in the building?
Like why they're there. Like, hey, what brings you in today? And they tell me this heinous story of what they've been doing to themselves. Yeah,
you got some fucked up old people, dude.
And then if they really piss me off, nothing up here. It's all here.
Oops, sorry, Doris, your cane fell over.
No, I would never do that. That's a lot of paperwork if they fall. Never met a Doris I don't like, though.
A Doris?
Mm-hmm. It's usually there are kids that are.
But yeah, that's rare that you see kids.
Well, we got little kids, but it's the older people's adult children that bring them that are.
Oh, you're saying the adult children that bring the 95-year-old people in.
Yeah.
Got it. Those are the problems.
Showing me a picture of their other.
Yeah, they're not even the one being seen. They're like, hey, will you check out my right cheek real quick?
We have signs in the rooms that say we are not allowed to look at photos of other people's things.
And people still do it.
People still do it.
That's fucked up, dude.
There's like 2 in each room.
2 signs?
2 signs. Because people are so. They bring photos in to show the doctor.
What happens if they show you and you see and someone proves it? Do you get fired?
No, it's just they're asking the doctor for medical advice about a patient that's not there, about a person that's not theirs, and about something that they're basing off of like a shitty iPhone photo.
Yeah.
And the doctor's, I mean, technically, if the doctor's like, oh, that looks like this, you should do this, and it's wrong, and they get fucked up, they could come back and be like, oh, I showed you this. And it's not documented anywhere. So, I mean, it might be hard to prove, but it's also the doctor ain't got time to diagnose your neighbor's rash.
Damn, I didn't realize that the doc could be liable.
Oh, I don't give any medical advice. If it's not documented, it could be as simple as...
Oh, you know what that looks like? It looks like you need to go see a doctor.
It looks like you should call your insurance to see who you can see.
You need to see your own guy or girl.
I will not be held liable. My teacher, the school that I went to last, her first rule was cover your ass. Just that's all you got to do.
Like with a napkin or something?
Cover your booty. Document everything.
Document. You got to document. Or else, you out of there.
I had a patient ask me if he should tape his wife's mouth closed.
Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah.
The HIPAA?
No, there's no patient names. I don't even remember his name. But he asked if he should tape his wife's mouth closed because she was snoring too much.
That man wanted to murder his wife.
No, and I said, don't do that.
He wanted to murder his wife.
He goes, my wife won't stop snoring. What do you guys usually recommend? I said, well, we don't usually recommend anything for snoring.
We recommend a 2-bedroom townhome that you can sleep in the second bedroom. Okay, don't murder your wife.
He goes, what if
you can't murder her?
What if I put tape over her mouth? I said, don't do that. Don't do that.
Dude, this is like some 1,000 Ways to Die type stuff.
Seriously. And I documented it in his chart. I said, patient asked if he should tape his wife's mouth closed. Advised not to tape mouth closed. Patient understood. No further questions.
That's wild.
Yeah.
My man is trying to kill his wife.
Probably.
That's effed up.
I mean, maybe he's short on sleep. Snorers make it tough.
All old people do is sleep.
It's a good thing. They are very cranky if they don't.
Very cranky. Have you ever been really close to losing it on one of the patients at your work?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've left, though.
Yeah?
I mean, it depends.
How many times have you had to like walk out?
2.
2?
Yeah.
Damn. In your whole entire derm career or just at the place you are now?
I don't think I ever got that bad at my last job.
Yeah.
Because I was like younger and I could let things roll off my back.
You'd roll in there on no sleep, be like, fuck it.
One time a guy grabbed me and that really set me off. I had to leave the building.
Hell no.
Yeah. He like grabbed my arm really hard and like shook me. And I was like, I got so mad. And the doctor didn't even do anything.
Oh, we don't play that.
I was so pissed. I left the building and I think I cried.
You should have just given him an elbow to the face sack.
Yeah, he was really mean.
But then you would have gotten fired.
Probably.
Have you ever been fired from a job?
When I worked at a smoothie place, the lady didn't like me because I wore too many tube tops, so she stopped putting me on the schedule. So I called and I asked her, when's my next shift? She goes, oh, sorry, we're not going to give you any more shifts. We don't need you anymore. And then she hired like 3 other people from school. And then she told one of the other girls it was because she didn't like the way that I dressed. I wore too many tube tops.
She was threatened by you. How old were you? 16?
I was like 15. I still needed a ride to work.
Jamba Juice?
Juice Stop?
Shout out Juice Stop.
At the Target Center. Yeah, that lady.
How long did you work there?
Like a month and a half. I was so bad at it too. I was so bad.
At making smoothies? How hard is making a smoothie? They have pre-portioned shit for you.
Yeah, but I wasn't really that great at it. Hated the wheat.
Hitting the button?
Hated the wheatgrass shots. It was actually a really fun job because the manager was never there.
And you would probably just come in, smoke weed, drink smoothies yourself, and then maybe work a little bit.
Other people would. I was too scared.
Too scared to what? Drink smoothies?
No, smoke weed and like be on the clock doing anything.
Yeah.
The cops would come in there all the time to get smoothies. Because the sheriff's station was close by.
Your friends would be like just...
They would smoke weed inside the building.
In the freezer?
No, like there wasn't even a freezer. It was like a side hallway and they would inside the juice stop.
Oh, wow. That's just bold.
I know.
You can't be doing that.
I know.
That's just zero regard
and then
for
I'm
anyone.
sweating because I'm not. It's not me. It's not me.
What do you want, officer?
It's not me.
I've had some interesting job firings, job letting go.
You had a job transfer that wasn't really a fire, right?
I mean, I got fired from the locations.
How many?
I guess only... Well, I mean, so my first job ever was at Subway. I almost got fired one time because there was always, in every Subway that you go in, there's a 2-way mirror so that the back area can see the front area. We didn't know... We had the back door open and the sun was shining through it and it was transparent and we were smoking pot out in the back parking lot. Someone snitched on us. Almost got fired.
That's stupid.
One of my favorite, let's call it job forced relocations was the valet at the mall.
The finger guns guy? Yeah. Fuck that guy.
It was a nice spring day. I was a valet at a upscale mall.
I think it was summer.
Might have been summer. Regardless, the weather was nice. He had no reason to be as cranky as he was. I was valeting someone's car, went up to a stop sign. I went through said stop sign. Guy let me go. I gave him some finger guns, parked the car, went back to the valet booth, and my man literally came over and said he felt threatened by my finger guns and reported me to the company, and I got fucking fired for non-lethal finger guns. You kidding me?
Were they sarcastic finger guns?
It was honestly, it was more so like, don't go. You know, because every time I go through a stop sign, I do that. Or someone's coming around me, I'm like, don't. Or like, don't come over. So I was going through and I was driving, I was like, don't. And he...
What kind of car was he in?
Oh my God, he was in probably a Yaris, I think.
A Yaris?
A Yaris.
Oh my God, I thought he was like a rich businessman.
No, he was a POS, dude.
Oh my God, I bet he changes like middle school algebra or something. And he's just a lonely old fucker.
Yeah, he's definitely lonely as hell. And I lost all respect for that company forever. They are on the bottom of my list of respected companies. Soft as hell. The dude even said I was respectful when giving my information.
He came up to you and asked for your name?
He pulls into the valet lot. Sorry. And he gets out on his phone and is just like taking pictures of me. And I was like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, what's your name? And I was like, my name is... I pointed at my name tag. I gave him my name. And they come to find out later, my man felt threatened by this.
It's pretty scary.
You fucking with me?
Oh, man. That guy's not well. His wife probably got him an alimony.
That's why he's driving a Yaris.
Man.
I shouldn't knock. People fall on hard times. I feel bad. But my guy.
I just think the conscious effort of stopping you. I hope he still has those pictures of you. I wonder if he wrote a Yelp review about you.
He wrote an angry email to the company that I worked for.
I remember you were really sad about that.
Well, yeah, because the spot that I was at before that, some dumb shit like that also happened. I worked valet at a restaurant, very nice restaurant on the beach, lots of customers, very nice spot. We made really good money. Someone came out and said that they had a bad time. And I was like, honestly, sometimes it happens. I've heard that happen here before. And they had to go and include that in their Yelp review. And then they thought that I was bad-mouthing the restaurant. Garbage company, garbage people.
Garbage Island.
I'm sitting inside. Except for if there's shows that I got to work, I'm going straight to the shows, going to the hotel, and then I'm coming home. Fuck everybody.
Yeah, I mean, also, you happen to just interact with two of the worst guys. Two very
I know how to pick them, baby.
Entitled, opinionated idiots. I'm assuming they were both men.
One, when I was talking shit on the restaurant, or supposedly talking shit on the restaurant, it was a couple that had a bad time, and I told them I had heard that sometimes it happens in there.
You should have left a Yelp review on their Yelp review.
I said, thanks a lot, you jerks. Now I got fired.
You got fired. I hope you have diarrhea later.
They probably did.
Probably that place.
That restaurant was not good.
I'm pretty sure there was sand on one of my plates one time.
You can get away with serving bad food and having bad service when you are 4 feet from the ocean.
Good view.
Here's a $37 lava cake. Look at the ocean.
Every time we go to that parking lot, my parents fight. I don't know what it is about that parking lot, but my parents have gotten in some of their biggest fights they've ever had in front of my brother and I in that parking lot.
Wow.
Next door.
The in between.
Yeah, that's closed.
Yeah.
That place is bad luck.
Yeah.
And at where you worked. They
I feel a lot of trauma coming.
Yeah, they would fight. That was just
Like-
one of those spots.
Big time fight?
Yeah, like scream at each other.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wonder
And
what
then-
it is. It's the ocean air.
I don't know. But that's why that parking lot always reminds me of and my birthday when I stalked you.
You did stalk me. That was the beginning of the stalking.
I didn't even want to go there for my birthday. I just went there because I thought you were going to be there and I like getting that dress.
I think I saw you after.
Not that night. That was a Wednesday.
You tried to get close to me.
I did. I tried to flirt with you. I don't think I told you that that's where we were going to go. Or if I did, I'd be like, oh, my parents want to go to this place.
How silly. Oh
Isn't
my
that
God.
crazy? Are you working tonight?
So fancy seeing you
You weren't even
here.
working.
Yeah, because I knew you were coming in.
I was so pissed.
I had to play hard to get, dog. You can't just let it all out.
I wore my good bra that night.
And you haven't worn a bra since.
Do you want to wear a bra? Do you want to wear a bra? I wear bras. I wore a bra.
I'm gonna make underwear with underwire
I don't recommend it.
for my nuts.
Not good for your nuts.
It's not good.
No. You let those puppies breathe.
They don't have lungs.
Skin does. It's got to breathe. Needs oxygen.
Don't. They don't. I told you, dude, I'm on a sick one today. I am on a sick one. I have not really slept in like 3 days. Don't know why. Maybe the sickness. Maybe it's the...
Hopped up on Sudafed. Dayquil.
I didn't take Dayquil today. Your boy's breathing easy.
Did you take Dayquil yesterday?
I did.
Interesting. Maybe we'll see if you can sleep better tonight.
Are you trying to therapize me or...
No, I'm just saying
Diagnose
it's
me?
an experiment.
This is what you sounded like. Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
What was I talking about? No sleep.
Fired.
Big time fired.
It happens.
No, what we should talk about...
Excuse me. God bless me.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Good for you.
No, what we need...
The parrots.
I'm gonna say it like this.
You're not allowed to kill them.
Here's what I gotta say. I'm a lover of animals. I've donated to the World Wildlife Federation or whatever it is, foundation.
He has not.
I have when I was younger. And I love animals as much as the next person. But if I have to hear these parrots for too much longer, there's going to be hell to pay.
Do you want me to play the sound? The fuck? They live in a big tree outside the house. They're an invasive species. They're jerks.
They're so damn loud.
Do you think they're mating? Is it mating time?
I thought birds, they fly south for the winter?
I think we're south.
Go to Mexico. Go to South America.
They're not even supposed to be here in the
Go
first
to the
place.
equator.
I think that's for birds that are where they are supposed to be geographically. Those are invasive species from some fucking hippie that brought a parrot home from somewhere, stuffed it in their backpack, high on acid. I'm assuming that's totally a baseless story, but
Jesus Christ.
sounds like it could have been true. It's really
It's
annoying.
the worst sound to wake up to. And they're not very conscious of people sleeping in.
No, they are dicks.
They don't have any decency.
There's a lot of them in that tree right there.
Oh my God.
I feel like they weren't this bad last year.
They've never been this bad.
Yeah.
We've never had them this bad.
I wonder if it'll get better over summer.
Probably not. It's only going to get worse. Parrots are a summertime bird.
Seems like it.
They're a summertime tropical bird. And guess what? Are you louder in the summertime?
Average.
On average, yeah,
yes,
you are.
I am.
I know I am.
Why?
Because it's warm out. Frolicking. Yeah, woo, hey, let's have fun.
I don't know. I've been frolicking a lot with this greenery.
Excuse me,
With
what
the
did
rain.
you
I'm
say?
frolicking in the fucking rain. Frolicking in the rain.
You haven't gone outside in weeks.
Can I just say, we know as San Diegans that we're not built for weather and for the rain. And you know what I really found out about a sensory thing that I can't handle at all?
What?
If my windshield wiper makes one, like it bounces like there's not enough moisture on it, I will freak out. Like
There's got to be a term for that.
I will have the water on my windshield and I will go so long before doing the swipe. I will
just to make sure it gets swiped.
Because if I hear that noise, I swear to God, I've broken a windshield because I punched it one time in my Pontiac. I punched the inside of my windshield because my windshield wipers wouldn't stop squawking in the rain. And I punched it. And then I had to get the Safe Light guy to come out. And he looked at it and he goes, "This doesn't look like it got hit by a rock on the outside." I said, "Shut up." It did. I said, "Shut up and fix it." Is it fixable?
I swear it did.
And you know what else I hate about the rain?
What?
You know what else I judge?
What?
With the rain? If it's drizzling, spitting rain, and you got your wipers going full blast, you're a nerd. You are a nerd. Turn them down. Turn them off. Put them on auto. These new cars, it could be moist in the air, and those things are automatically turning on. I'm tired of it. We've had enough rain here. We're used to it. Our roads are made of cobblestone now. But if you're going full speed and it's drizzling outside, we're not doing that.
Do you need medication?
I needed to get that off my chest. I feel better.
You've been holding on to that one. That one, like, you could feel it coming out just like, yeah, I hate you.
Think about it. Every single time I turn my windshield on or windshield wipers on and I hear that noise, it gets me. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
I would rather not be able to see than hear that noise. But then if I can't see enough, then I get really stressed out. I get anxious. And then I feel better when it's clear. But it has to be just the right. So I'm constantly up and down on my speed because I have an older car. So it's not auto. So I have a little speed knob that works sometimes. I feel better.
Look at it. COOP therapy.
Thank you.
That was a chicken unloading her conscience right there.
Chicken unleashed.
No, chickens are never leashed. Yeah.
No woman, no foul.
It's interesting. I know this is kind of hacky, but how people just lose their absolute ever-loving mind when they see one piece of water drop out of the sky.
Yeah. I like the rain.
One micro little droplet, and it's just chaos.
Listen, I know I'm not a good driver in the rain.
You could have just stopped at driver.
But I go slow-ish. I go slowish. I go reasonably speeding. I speed.
Vocabulary is hard.
These people weaving in and out. You're not built for that. You're not meant for that. You don't know how to drive like that in the rain.
I got all-wheel drive. I'm allowed to do it.
I don't know. I don't trust these people.
All of my wheels are driving, which
hardly
means
2 of my wheels are driving.
All of my wheels are driving.
I got like 1.5.
I would argue you're close to like Flintstoning your car. It is on its last leg, and its leg is like a pirate leg.
I know, but new cars are too expensive.
So what are you gonna do?
Fix it
with what? Duct tape and bubble gum?
Zip ties.
Zip ties are the universal fixer.
They really are.
You can do anything with that.
Sure can.
You can do absolutely anything with a zip tie.
Can we talk about The Last of Us on here?
You can talk about it.
Sad that it's over.
What did you think?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Terrified of the Cordyceps fungus, but
it's not real.
It is real.
I know it's real, but not in that regard.
Not yet. Cordyceps and orcas gonna rule the world.
Orca. Cordyceps.
It doesn't affect animals, I thought.
Orcaceps.
Orcaceps.
Whoa.
That would be bad.
The Orcaceps could take down the AI supercomputer. Mm-hmm. I would like to see that.
Honestly, I'd rather Cordyceps and orcas rule the world than AI. So what are
you're like a doomsday lady now? You're going to be like, well, we're all toast. Or are we going to start hoarding cans of raviolis? Is that what we're going to do?
I could survive off of raviolis now if I wanted to. But you won't let me? Honestly, the apocalyptic diet is pretty good. Raviolis, soup, candy never goes bad.
So you think in a post-apocalyptic world that you're going to survive on candy, soup, and Chef Boyardee?
Mm-hmm. My digestive system is already shot. I ain't got nowhere to go. It can't get any worse than it is now. Cheetos don't go bad. Chips don't go bad.
Chips go bad. Chips go bad. Chips go bad. Chips go bad.
The food industrial system is really preparing us for the apocalypse, if you think about it, because there are so many preservatives and things that nothing will ever go bad. And we will be set for life. You go into a 7-Eleven, that stuff's going to be good forever, basically. You got your energy drinks. You have your Cheetos, Fritos, Lay's, Ding Dongs, Twinkies, Ho-Hos.
You can't survive off of that.
Sure you can. It's carbs, sugar. That's all you need.
Carbs and sugar.
Carbs and sugar.
Okay, sorry. I forgot that you studied human biology.
I did.
Did you major in it?
It's my minor. It's on my diploma.
Okay, well, this backfired. I did not know that was real.
I took physiology 2 times, so...
That's
no, you will die, but you will enjoy it.
You'll be on a sugar high.
You will... I mean, people survive off of that stuff now.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got food deserts, dog. That's all they got out there.
More like food desserts.
But for real, food insecurity is a big problem here.
Okay, well, that's a problem.
Yeah. But those cordyceps, bring that back.
Can you just eat the cordyceps? It's a mushroom. Saute those little bitches up.
It's not a mushroom. It's a fungal infection. It's a fungus. So
it's a fungus among us.
I don't think you should eat the cordyceps zombie, personally.
Why not?
Doesn't look good.
They got little jabronis going out of their head. Slice, garlic, pepper, salt, ravioli. Homemade ravioli.
I follow a girl on Instagram. Her name is something Forager. She's this girl that goes around the forest and forages like local things, and she talks about all the different mushrooms that are poisonous. And it's really interesting how many people actually die from eating poisonous mushrooms.
Well, people just want to get fricked up.
They want to get fricked up, or they just want to be like, I'm a forager. Here's my Instagram, and then
they're idiots. Those people don't know what they're doing.
Eat bullshit.
They're eating BS. And you can't BS the forest. The forest will blap you with no hesitation.
Nature wins every time.
Nature does win most of the time, except, well...
Nature doesn't need us to survive. We need nature to survive.
You gotta stop smoking weed, dude.
No.
Nature, man. Nature doesn't need
about
us,
it,
man. See, we're cutting down the trees, man, and we're making the earth sick.
You ever been to SeaWorld? You ever seen how sad those orcas are? Sad. You seen Blackfish, dog?
Can a sad orca do a backflip?
Yeah, but come on. They're sad.
I thought people don't do SeaWorld anymore. How is it still in business?
Rides. I don't think they're allowed in the tanks anymore.
They pivoted.
They still do the shows. I don't think they're allowed in the tanks, though.
They pulled a Ross Geller pivot.
They pulled those orca performers down to the bottom of the damn tank.
That's a deep tank.
Yeah. I think one got away, but I think the others that have gotten pulled down died.
Why would you want to swim with a big ass... It's called a killer whale for a reason.
It's a killer whale. It's in a bathtub.
Yeah.
And it's been taken away from its babies, which is never good. And it's pissed.
Yeah.
It's the worst. It's so sad.
I would have blapped his ass too.
Hell yeah. And then they just leave it there. And then they put a fucking roller coaster up so they could make back their money.
Don't they just like rotate them? Like once they kill someone in San Diego, they're like, all right, you got to go up to the other one.
I don't know. I think they might leave him in the tank.
To die?
Yeah, basically.
Rip.
Because they say they can't be like set back out into the ocean. But I don't know. I really don't. I feel like
they're too soft. They made them soft. They softened up the orcas. They went from killer whales to like friendly neighbor whales.
Those are not friendly neighbor whales. The whales are smart. They remember shit.
What do they remember?
Everything. They got instincts, dog. Oh my God. I saw a video of a penguin that was getting released back into the wild and it kept looking back at
I saw that video. It like paused to like look back like, I had it pretty cushy back there.
Are you sure you want me to go?
I think more so he was like, I got a really solid source of food back on shore.
Yeah, you don't have to do shit.
It's a cushy job. It's like, yeah, you got to live in a cage. But my man was eating
those
shrimps.
Live cams of the penguins are pretty funny.
The live cams are pretty good.
They're really good.
I think the penguins are the best one.
I think so too.
They're just a dumb looking animal.
They're so funny.
They have no arms. They fall over. They just go head first into everything that they do.
Their body to foot ratio. They got no legs, but just little tiny stump feet.
They're like a potato with legs and wings.
They're so funny.
And they're fast as hell.
They are in the water. They're not fast as hell on the land.
They're zipping around.
It's a flightless bird that can hardly walk, but it's like a jet stream in the water.
Yeah, you ain't catching that guy in the water.
Flightless birds, what a joke, you know? Chickens.
Are you saying we're a joke?
Or funny.
Who's funny?
Me.
Yeah, flightless birds. I mean, penguins are stupid.
They're amazing. They're hilarious.
I think all flightless birds are just stupid.
They're wise.
Penguins aren't wise.
Yeah, they are.
You can't watch the movie Surf's Up and just assume that it's Richie Belafonte managing it.
Okay, Surf's Up is a classic cinematic masterpiece. It's hilarious.
What's the guy's name?
Tank.
No, who's the guy? The main guy.
Max?
The kid, but who's the surfer guy?
Zeke.
Yes, you really dug deep for that one.
Yeah, Chicken Joe is my favorite.
You resemble Chicken Joe.
I'm okay with that.
You are Chicken Joe because you're just that.
He gets bitches. He smokes weed.
You cannot comment on the amount of bitches a cartoon stoner chicken gets. It's a kid's movie. He's not whipping his little chicken dick out and fucking penguins, okay?
He might as well be. It's Disney. All of their movies have little Easter egg sexual scenes.
You gotta let it go, man.
You never Googled them?
Is it worth a Google?
It's worth a Google. They're fucked up.
No, you're not doing that. I'm not gonna let you ruin Surf's Up for me.
There's dicks in The Little Mermaid. So penguins are good. They get shiny rocks and they give them. The ladies make the dads.
It's exhausting.
Watch their stuff. Watch their baby.
Everything's about a penis. Everything's about a baby. Everything's about fucking. What's wrong with you?
It's the animal kingdom, dog.
Chickens aren't a part of the animal kingdom.
Yes, they are.
They're the barnyard kingdom.
They're pretty low, but they're on there.
Like low to the ground?
No, low on the totem pole, like the food chain. Or high on the food chain?
They're low. They're very low. The higher you are, the more suckers you eat below you.
Yeah, chickens were once wild. Crazy
It's
chicken.
like me on a
Pollo Loco.
Friday night.
No, chickens were once wild. Did you know?
You know I've never had El Pollo Loco.
You've never had a Foster's Freeze? That's their dessert there.
No, I've never had that. Is it good chicken?
It's all right. My mom and I used to go to El Pollo Loco all the time, and she would get like an entire chicken from there.
Well, that's what they do.
Like a whole roasted chicken.
Mm.
And I would get a chicken twister. It's just a little chicken wrap. Pretty good. They have a good green sauce.
Do they have them here?
Yeah, they're everywhere.
Okay, here we go. Here's what we're doing.
A food challenge? Are we going to get different foods that neither of us have had and then we eat them on the air?
No, we're not doing that.
I'd love a food segment.
I was going to say, you gotta, let's rank. Where does it fall?
Low.
It's low on the totem pole. Who's
not.
top tier? Who's at the top of the food list?
We're talking drive-through fast food?
Drive-through fast food. Like In-N-Out doesn't count though.
Taco Bell and McDonald's.
Who's taking the top spot? Only one.
I can't eat Taco Bell every day, even though I would.
You can eat Max every day?
I might go Taco Bell.
T-Bell at number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's bold.
Does Chick-fil-A count?
No, that's nice.
Okay.
I feel like In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A are kind of...
I'm saying Taco Bell number 1.
Okay.
I'm saying McDonald's number 2.
Okay.
I'm saying what else is there? BK Lounge and
BK Lounge is garbage. It's trash.
Yeah, I think I'm going. What's another?
What closes out your top 3?
It's fucked up if I say Del Taco.
Wow, that is a sleeper of the century.
It's good.
Those chicken softies.
Chicken softies are good. They got cheeseburgers there.
They do.
Which I think sometimes can be better. And
listen, I'm gonna say
what's
something.
your top 3?
I'm gonna say something, and this is gonna be controversial. I am going to say, at the very top for me, J-Box.
Okay.
J-Box at number 1.
You like Breakfast Jacks.
McDonald's at number 2. Taco Bell at number 3. And that's that on that. The Oreo milkshake, you fucking with me?
Does Carl's Jr. get to fall on the list? Maybe I'll move my Carl's Jr. into spot 3.
I just want a Charbroiled Chicken Club sandwich.
Charbroiled Chicken Club sandwiches are really good. You get a full, big, meaty chicken
out,
breast.
Dude. I did forget about CJ's. That could be in there.
Carl's Jr. is good. They have good shakes.
I don't even remember the last time I ate fast food.
I love fast food. I had In-N-Out this weekend. It was good.
Without me.
Heartburn like a motherfucker, though.
That's kind of deserved, though. You know?
It was your idea.
It was my idea. But doesn't mean you don't deserve to suffer a little bit.
It was good. I went to a theme park, so it's like the perfect food to get on the way home.
So you mean you went and stood in lines all day?
Okay, but you cannot tell me.
Theme parks are garbage. Disneyland is the worst place on earth.
That's not where I went.
Of all theme parks.
I went to Knott's Berry Farm. It was fun. The lines, I think the longest we waited was like an hour. But it doesn't really feel like an hour. It wasn't hot.
It's about the journey, man. It's about waiting in lines and talking to your friends.
And
it's garbage. People are garbage. I don't want to buy a $17 apple for lunch, followed by a $10 bottle of water, just to stand in an hour and a half line for 3 minutes of joy. Go fuck yourself.
I think you need to go on a roller coaster.
No, I'm going to roll my ass into something else that's better.
No, you need to go on a roller coaster. You need to go and just... Did you see that picture that I took? Did you see that picture?
It does.
Joy.
It looks like pure just joy, unadulterated fun.
Maybe we'll go on like a weekday to an amusement park, just the two of us, when there's no one there.
There's always people there is the problem.
We went on a Saturday. That's a really bad day.
You can't escape the people.
It'll be fine. We should go.
I don't think so. I don't know if I can legally do it. Legally? Physically?
Don't get me wrong. I don't want to go to an amusement park with you if we have to wait in lines.
I don't know if there was trauma in my past. I had a past girlfriend that really liked Disneyland. Maybe that's where it lies. I'm just traumatized.
Did you guys go all the time?
Yeah.
Really?
Hated it.
Oh, yeah. I think that did it.
Hated it. It was the worst.
Yeah.
Went one time in the rain.
There's still people there?
Because it was like, they were like, yeah, there'll be no one there. And guess what? Everyone was there.
Yeah. People come here for that.
It's so annoying.
From all over the world. So.
No, it's terrible. So like mix tons of people with rain, and like Disneyland lines are like 90 minutes.
Yeah. Now you have to like schedule. You can't buy, remember like the fast pass?
Yeah.
You buy a fast pass, it worked for everything.
Yeah.
Now you have to like schedule a fast pass. There's like scheduled times you could go catch different rides. You have to be on the app and look up what time each ride is that your fast pass will work. At least at Disneyland. Knott's Berry Farm, we didn't do the fast pass, but
the last time I went, what you had to do was go scan your ticket, and then it gave you another ticket back that you presented.
I think that's how it was when I went last
That
time.
I mean, that was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
A long time ago. I mean, because if that was an ex-girlfriend, that's at least 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit.
I went, the last time I went was for my 15th birthday, so it was 15 years ago.
Did you smoke pot?
No, but we brought cigarettes and we hid I feel so bad. My mom brought and we left. She's like, okay, well, just meet back here for lunch. And she walked around by herself all day. And she had such a good time by herself. And she's like, let's just meet up and do this, this, and this. And I was like, okay. And I felt so bad.
She had a great time.
She did, but she, I would love to take my mom to Disneyland again, but I don't think she could do all the people.
No.
It's just, I felt like such a dick after that.
You abandoned your mother.
Yeah. Anytime my mom took us anywhere and I was like with my friends, she's like, it's just what teenage girls did. If they went somewhere with their parents, they immediately separate and go somewhere else and you meet for lunch.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I felt bad. I don't think I could do Disneyland.
I don't think Disneyland's worth it.
When I went to Six Flags. There's not enough
good rides.
I went to Six Flags over summer before COVID and we were there for like 6 hours and we only went on like 4 rides because it was so busy and it was so hot.
That doesn't sound enjoyable. Where do people get the joy? The investment you have to put in versus what you get in return, it's not good.
It was fun. We needed it. Ghost Rider is a superior wooden roller coaster. You've been in Osprey Farm, right?
Oh yeah, I've been in Osprey Farm.
We went on it twice, first and last. It's nice. The longest ride there. The line was a little bit long, but.
And also on top of that, Six Flags is got a ton of hills.
Yeah,
it's all uphill.
Knott's Berry Farm is so small compared to Six
They really
Flags.
pack it in.
And when we went to the top of one ride, I looked around. I was like, "Is this it?"
Yeah, it's tiny.
There's only 5 rides there.
Yeah, it's not big.
It's not that big, and Six Flags is huge.
Humongous.
Six Flags is really.
You
got
to walk miles.
They have really good roller coasters. We got to go on an off day there.
Dude, I don't know if I can do it.
I think you can. We'll go on like a Wednesday.
I've sworn off of theme parks.
I think you need to go on a roller coaster.
I'm not going to pay money to stand in line, dude. I can't do it.
What if there's no lines?
You're going to guarantee there's no lines?
I can't guarantee there's no lines. I'll buy the fast pass.
Okay, now we're talking. What else are you going to buy me?
Whatever you want. Literally.
Lunch?
Oh, yeah.
What are we having?
Whatever you want. Burgers, chicken strips. They got elevated food there.
Where?
There's a Red Lobster outside.
At Six Flags?
Mm-hmm.
I had a friend one time. They took drugs at Six Flags, and it was a time.
Summer? Was it during
summer? Lots of walking, sweating. We did Disneyland like that when we were younger.
I was gonna take an edible before we went, but I forgot. But I don't think I could handle.
I just remember we left Disneyland with a van full of people, and all of us bought glow in the dark, or what, those light up lifesavers, and we're just blasting. We're like blasting Base Hunter, just like waving lightsabers around on the way home.
Idiots.
That was a fun time.
It was a good time though. You guys had some core memories there.
Core memories. We did that every year for like 3 years or something.
I've never been to a theme park.
I had my first cigarette at Disneyland.
Oh.
Ever.
What ride?
I think on a ride?
I don't know, in line?
No, it was in a little side area. Core memories, dude, but I'm not a teenager anymore. So it doesn't suit me to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't.
I've got bills, dude. I can't just be spending a day at Disneyland.
Disney's
also,
expensive.
Hear me out. Also, if you... I try to be nice. I really try to be nice. I try to be supportive of anything anyone does. But if you have an annual pass holder sticker on the back of your car, Get out of here.
It's a cult, dude.
It's a cult.
Disney cult.
Man, what a weird place to plant your flag.
People are.
This is my
They are releasing
personality.
Their inner child, and they're living that part of their life. And
go to therapy.
They might be in therapy. There might be something that makes them feel better.
Maybe Disneyland is their therapy.
Yeah, 100%. People tell us stuff like that when we still go to shows for fun.
That's different.
I mean, to be fair, most of the time, it's for work now. But I mean, do you think
I'm getting paid, dog?
Do you think that if you weren't working
paid, dog,
in the industry, you would still be buying tickets to go to shows?
Fuck no.
I don't think that's true.
Do you see how expensive it is? Even at the club I work at, it's like $50 just for entry. That's nothing else included. And that's like on a slow night, it's $50. I'm not paying $50. Maybe I'm a little bit jaded because I've just been in it for a while, and I
think you're
have
jaded.
been going to, these shows for free for so long. But $50 for a concert ticket, I don't know. I might do it like once a month.
Yeah.
But instead I do it 2 to 3 times every week.
I think there's a lot of people that look at stuff that we do and like, why are you doing that? It's like the people that have like EDC stickers. People are like, you're an adult, grow up. You can't go to music festival carnivals that are raves.
Are you comparing EDC to Disneyland?
I'm saying that it could be equivalent to some people that...
I don't think it's the same.
I don't think they're the same place, but I think that it could be the equivalent type of inner child release therapeutic thing for a person, for an adult to go to.
I've had enough of theme parks.
It was fun. You got your jam.
Dude, I'm not incredibly old, and I'm just a grumpy old man.
You are.
I gotta get outside.
You gotta go outside.
I need the sun.
You need the sun, or you just need to go outside.
Yeah, I need to go outside. Well, it's been COOP therapy. What's your PSA?
Oh my gosh, PSA. Wear sunscreen. Go to theme parks if you want to. Do whatever the hell you want. Even if people tell you that you're too old to do it fucking anyway. You want to know why? Because life's short. And the Cordyceps and the orcas and the AI, they're all coming out to get us. And I hope the orcas win because honestly, they're adorable and they're murderers. So make sure you don't hire an AI person and you hire a real person. Do your job. Have a good day.
Bye.